step back and watch the step cook.
You want 17 birds? Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. In my line, if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you want 17 birds. Big ring, I play.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, you know I got to let you know this video was brought to you by Print Champs. Big Print Champs in the building, man. Listen, man, give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me loud and clear. Y'all know the Hurt Season Super Bowl MVP hats, they should be hitting y'all doorsteps. You know what I'm saying? During the course of the day or during the course of the week or whatever the case may be. So, yeah, man, thank y'all for being patient with that, man. We did what we had to do. You know what I'm saying? We got the hats out on time. And you know, with your purchase of a Hurt Season Super Bowl MVP hat, it puts you in the running to come with me. You know what I'm saying? Opening day when the banner drop. You know what I mean? I'm here today with Tia. Got Tamara right here. Don't worry. 2 Lombardis, Tia and Tamara. You know what I'm saying? It's all about LIX though. So we're going to keep that one, you know what I'm saying, in full swing. But yo, man, the big news for the day is the Eagles cutting Slay, man. You know, the Eagles cut Darius Slay, and you know that's something we got to deal with. We got to deal with that as a community. We got to deal with that as a football team, man. A lot of people want to now everybody want to throw, you know what I mean, Slay's age around right now. I don't think it's the appropriate time to be saying he 35 because he ain't play like it. However old Slay is, he ain't play like it last year. You know, and this is definitely a blow and a leader. This is a captain you lost. You know what I mean? If you don't bring him back, I don't know what their plans are, but the right move was going to be to, you know, release or cut him anyway, because he was heavy on the cap this year. He was heavy on the caps on the salary cap this year because the way his situation was structured, a lot was backloaded to the final year. So it makes more sense to, you know, release the player then, you know, I guess hold on to it, you know what I mean, and pay what would have been probably like $15 million for one season for Slay, when you could cut him, save $4 million, and probably bring him back for $8 million, especially if this is going to be his final season. You know, he didn't rule out a Detroit meeting or nothing like that. I know Detroit will love to have him because they can't seem to get over the hump. But, you know, wherever he go, man, I'm grateful for what he brought to the table. You know what I mean? Them young guys learn from him, Quinyon Mitchell, Isaiah Rodgers. You know, guys learn how to be a pro. Guys learn how to be, you know what I mean, just guys learn their craft. and you know, you can't ask for more from a player in terms of, you know, what you would like to see. Now, I will say this changes how to draft. Not my draft. If y'all saw my mock draft, I wish I would have put it up here. But if y'all saw my mock draft, you know what I'm saying? I had a corner second. I took a corner second in my mock draft because I didn't know what was going to go on with Slay, that uncertainty there. You know what I'm saying? Are we going to bring him back or are we not? You know, Bradbury is going to get cut too. He's going to get cut too. So, you know, I'm not, you know, stressing that. Bradbury's out of here. You already know that. I don't think you're going to get rid of Huff. I think you're going to let Huff play it out one more time, but I don't know, man. I hate to see Slay go because when you win a Super Bowl, and you have the number one defense, you want to try to retain as many of those players as possible. I don't want nobody new coming in to take over Slay's spot unless it's just a dominant player, man. If you're going to come over and take over Slay's spot, you know what I mean, on the opposite side of Q, then I want it to be Isaiah Rodgers or Keely Ringo. I want it to be somebody that has familiarity with Fangio and knows what to expect from Vic Fangio. I do. For people who thinking that Cooper DeJean to take the spot, you bugging. Cooper DeJean has made his bones as a slot corner in his league. You know what I mean? That's what he's known for. He had a pick 6 in the Super Bowl from the slot corner position. You know, I need to be putting on my Cooper DeJean hat when I'm talking about Cooper. But yeah, man, Cooper got to stay right where he at, man. But, you know, free agency looms, man. And the Philadelphia Eagles got some big names. Some big names that are, you know what I mean, in the top 10 in the free agents, man. We're going to check it out in a few minutes. But, you know, moves being made. We heard about the Deebo Samuel thing. Y'all heard about my thoughts on that. T. Higgins got franchise tagged. You know what I mean? Guys are starting to make foundational moves right now. I think it's an 80% chance that Slay comes back. We love Slay here. We love what he brings to the table. I think the Eagles want Slay to come back. Maybe they'll try to work something out. Free agency start next week. Maybe those talks have prematurely started with Slay, with Bond, and those guys. But yeah, man, a lot of these guys gonna get thrown the bag, and they're gonna test the market. Listen, it's no guarantee you'll ever go to a Super Bowl again. So a lot of these guys are thinking generational wealth. You know what I mean? You can't really be mad for guys thinking that way. You can't be mad for guys thinking that way, man. So let me share the screen real quick. Let's take a peek at this real quick. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for that. This is the top 100 NFL free agents. You know what I mean? The top 100 guys, man. T. Higgins was one. You know what I'm saying? We know what happened with T. Higgins franchise tag. Trey Smith, guard. You know what I mean? I like the guard position, but then you got the number one, the third guy is Milton Williams, man. It just breaks my heart, man. But it comes with being good, man. You know what I mean? It comes with being good, man. You know, there's nobody that we would like back more than Milton. Then you go right down here to number 5, Zach Bond. You know what I'm saying? You go right there. Then number 8, Josh Sweat. You know, there's no then the 10th guy is Carlton Davis from a cornerback position. I'm not sure where Davis is, but I feel like Slay would. I feel like the Lions would much rather bring Slay back over Carlton Davis. We could see a swap where the Eagles go after Carlton Davis. You know what I mean? He's a great man-to-man guy. He got an excellent skill set. He could be an option at corner for the Philadelphia Eagles. Charvarius Ward, I like him, man, from San Fran. You know what I mean? 29 years old. DJ Reed. So it gets corner heavy at starting at 10. So there are options for guys who would love. DJ Reed just came from the Jets. He would love to come over here too. You know, that's the guy I really want. I want DJ Reed. You know what I mean? I would love to have DJ Reed. You know, an experienced guy who can grasp Fangio's system. You still got Byron Murphy out there. I love this Dre Greenlaw thing for some reason. The thought of pairing Dre Greenlaw with Zach Bond just excites me, man. But we got to sign Zach Bond back too. Nick Bolton as well. So, you know, we got to spend some money, man, if we want to go out there. Then you see Hassan Reddick still looming around. But, you know, Asante Samuel Jr. is a guy too. This is a guy too, man, that I would really think about, you know, in terms of bolstering this cornerback, you know, this cornerback situation for the Philadelphia Eagles if you don't bring Slay back. Poor tackler, that's what they say about him. We know he jumps routes like his pop, but we need somebody that's going to tackle in this Fangio scheme for sure. Khalil Mack is the guy. So listen, man, the guys are out here, man, ready to be signed. It's a lot of free agents out here ready to be signed, and it's up to the Philadelphia Eagles to see if we want to go ahead and, you know, pick from that litter or if we want to elevate somebody, man. Howie Roseman already said at the combine that what we got to do is understand that some young guys are going to be called on to do some major things. Some young guys are going to be called on to do some major things. You know, losing the team captain is brutal. You might lose BG. Hopefully you get BG back, man. But you need, listen, if winning the Super Bowl told me one thing, you need a healthy balance. Now, this is the second one. This is the second time we don't won a Super Bowl in 8 years. What do we have all, you know what I mean? You need a healthy balance. A healthy balance of vets and young players. You need a healthy balance of veterans and young players. When we won the first one right here, 52, Carson Wentz was the young standout, second-year guy. You still had your vets like Cox and all of them other, you know what I mean? You had your vets, Chris Long. It was a lot of vets a part of that team. You know, this one, we were young in a lot of major positions, but we had key vets put in strategic places. BG, when he went down, key vet put in a strategic place. Slay, key vet put in a strategic place. Offensive line, a couple key vets there. Jalen Hurts, a vet that has already been in the Super Bowl. A.J. Brown, a vet that's already been in the Super Bowl. You got young OGs right in the ship. And I feel like you need some of that, man. If you're going to repeat, man, you got to bring in somebody that can, you know, Quinyon Mitchell is not done developing. As good as he is, Cooper DeJean, not done developing. You need to bring in an OG, man. I'm hoping that we can get Slay back. I'm hoping Zach Bond brought veteran leadership to that defense. They went as Zach Bond went. You know what I'm saying? They follow Zach Bond. Zach Bond is a leader. You need the healthy veterans to make things work as well, man. It all coincides with it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And this might be off topic, but I'm tired of Shady, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I'm tired of Shady, man. Today, Shady is saying that Debo Samuels makes Jaden Daniels the best quarterback, I think, in the conference. He already said he was the best quarterback in the division. Jaden Daniels the best quarterback, and the best. Listen, man, Jaden Daniels had a great year, but the success and the pressure that y'all putting on him is just it's remarkable to me. It's remarkable to me. Shady said that Jaden Daniels not going to have a season worse than his rookie season. Do you know how good his rookie season was? Do you know how good his rookie season was? So now every year he don't go to the championship game, that's a failed season for him. That's the type of pressure that they putting on him. It's not about Jalen Hurts versus Jaden Daniels to me. It's the unfair expectations that everybody putting on a rookie quarterback. The unfair expectations, man. And you know, I kind of feel sorry for the kid, because what's going to happen when he go through a slump of games where he don't look like himself? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? Jalen Hurts has been through all the fire. He been through the fire. He been through the fire. He's still going through he just won a Super Bowl. He's still going through the fire. He's still going through the fire. Can he handle that type of scrutiny, man? Can he handle that type of scrutiny? It remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. Just because you put weapons on the field don't always mean you're going to win the Super Bowl, man. It don't. You need a quarterback. You need a certain pedigree. You need a certain amount of guys that just have that quality to go win a Super Bowl, man. You know what I mean? The word on the streets is that everybody in the National Football League would take Jaden Daniels over Jalen Hurts. That don't surprise me. Nobody likes us. We the only ones that like us. Everybody said we was going to lose every round of the playoffs. Nobody likes our quarterback. They hate having to give it up. You know what I'm saying? They hate having to give it up. Hey, Drew, man, thank you for the super chat. He said, LB, you think it's time to let N'Kobe go? Nah, they ain't going to let N'Kobe go. They're going to let N'Kobe heal up. They'll bring more pieces around him. You know what I mean? Nobody likes us. So, of course, everybody else will take Jaden Daniels over Jalen Hurts. I think it's laughable, though, to even have this discussion. I think it's disrespectful to the accomplishment that Jalen. I think it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to the body of work. You know what I'm saying? It's disrespectful to the body of work. Like, Avery, chill out. You know what I mean? It's disrespectful to the body of work. Why would what's going on with him? Why on God's green earth would anybody dismiss Super Bowl MVP and say you would take a guy that played 1 year over the Super Bowl MVP? Why else would they do something like that? Then they say he's a better quarterback. In what way is Jaden Daniels a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts? I like Jaden Daniels. In what way is Jaden Daniels a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts? There's not a throw that Jaden Daniels can make that Jalen Hurts can't. He's not a better situational runner of the football than Jalen Hurts. He's not better at the line of scrimmage. He's not a better decision maker than Jalen Hurts. He's not. He's not a better decision maker than Jalen Hurts. He's not better in pressure situations. He's not. He's not. These guys have become so delusional this offseason, man. It's remarkable, though. They've become so delusional that they think winning a couple road games in the playoffs is harder than winning a Super Bowl against Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid staring down the three-peat. Staring down a three-peat. Until one of these guys have the type of performance Jalen Hurts had in the Super Bowl, then I don't think it's up for debate no more. I don't think it's up for debate no more, bro. I don't think it's up for debate no more. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Even Avery don't like it. That's why he barking. As soon as I said y'all talking about Jaden, come on, man. I don't think it's up for debate no more. I think it's laughable. I think it's a joke. I think we're being punked. Relic, thank you for the super chat. LB, congrats on the Super Bowl win from a Giants fan. Forgot to hit you up. Big go Eagles. I appreciate you, Relic. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. But yeah, man, I mean, like, listen, man, I don't want to make this a Jalen versus Jalen thing, man, because I already know what it is. I do. Jalen Hurts has had like what 13 rushing touchdowns in the last 4 seasons. In the last 4 seasons, he had 13 rushing touchdowns. I mean, what are we really doing here, man? What are we doing here, man? What are we doing here, man? The guy been to 2 Super Bowls, man. But they're gonna continue to disrespect. They gotta disrespect because they can't say they was wrong about him. Only person I seen walk it back so far was Nick Wright. Nobody else done got the testicular fortitude, man, to keep it 100, man. But you know, I just the expectations they putting him on is crazy because I don't think they're gonna go back to the NFC Championship game. You know what I mean? And that don't mean that he's a bum. It's hard getting there. They should know that. They ain't been there since 92 until they drafted him. It's hard getting there. It ain't easy getting there. We make it look easy. We've been there, what, 21 times? We've been there a lot of times since the year 2000. More than anybody else in the conference. More than anybody else in the conference. It's hard getting there. It's hard being in them positions. It's hard finding a team that can play team ball like that, man. So, I mean, the unfair expectations, you know, he the best quarterback in the conference. I mean, how? How? I don't understand it, man. But I like winning, man. I don't like arguing over the polls. This is what I like right here. This is what I like right here. You know what I'm saying? All of the other stuff. That's what I like right here. I like this, man. I like this type of stuff. I like these type of hats. You know what I'm saying? I like that type of stuff, man. I like that stuff, man. They all making their videos with beat up hats with the W on it, beat up Jones. They don't got no crispy Jones. They don't got no crispy Jones. And I only wear this one. I only wear this one to make them mad. Because you know this is supposed to be a W right here with the eagle at. That's supposed to be a W, right? Had they handled business, right? Since he's so much better than Jalen Hurts, why is not a W right here? Why is not a W? Why is it an eagle right here since he's so much better than Jalen Hurts? I'm confused. This should be a W here, right? The Commanders should have conference championship hats, right? They don't got that, though. They don't got that, though. I like that type of stuff, man. I like being able to talk like a champion. I don't care about the rankings, bro. Y'all gonna say Jalen Hurts is the 20th ranked guy. I don't care no more, bro. I don't care no more. Jalen Hurts brought one of these to the city. 2 million people was at the parade. I was there. Now the new running theme is we can't even celebrate. We can't even celebrate because we too worried about what everybody else got going on. That's what they talking about. That's what they talking. We can't even celebrate. Well, how about this? Did it ever dawn on y'all that we are celebrating by rubbing it in your face? That's how we celebrating, by rubbing it in your face. We're gonna celebrate and then we're gonna rub it in your face. Y'all don't think y'all deserve that? Y'all don't think y'all deserve that? Everybody and their mom say my quarterback can't throw. My coach is a bum. Y'all don't think y'all deserve for us to be acting like this? Don't cry now. Don't cry now. Y'all know the rules to this, man. Don't try to change the rules because we the ones, when the rabbit got the gun, you can't change the rules. You know the rules to this. We eligible to talk until somebody else is crowned. We eligible to talk until this time next year. Y'all know the rules to this. Y'all know the rules to this. Y'all trying to silence us. Y'all want us to feel bad. Y'all want us to make it seem like y'all getting picked on. Nah, man. Shouldn't have been talking shit. Shouldn't have been talking crazy. Shouldn't have been talking crazy. And then how ironic, you talk so crazy and we the ones that got to put 55 on you. So y'all can't say, but y'all ain't do it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Then we did it to the Chiefs. We did it. We did it to y'all. Y'all will never forget that, man. Y'all never live it down, man. Y'all never live it down, man. It's too late to cry, man. It's too for the right, bro. Guys still talk about games from the 80s, man. Do you know we're gonna be talking about this 55 we put on them in a championship game, and then the blowout 2 weeks later against the Chiefs? Y'all know how long we're gonna be talking about that? We're gonna be talking about that for 20-something years, bro. We still talking about Ron Jaworski. The Commanders still talking about Doug Williams, slinging Sammy Ball, Sean Taylor. But they don't want to talk about this NFC Championship game, though. Come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. That's all I got to say, man. You know what I mean? So, and we got to be prepared for this too, y'all. Somebody who was a major contributor to what we got going on. I count Milton Williams as a major contributor, but somebody going to possibly end up in the division as well. Did y'all hear Trayvon Diggs could be on the trading block? That's crazy. But listen, man, I expect the Commanders to throw a bag at Milton Williams. I expect it, bro. I expect it. I expect the Commanders to throw a bag at Milton Williams. I expect a lot of bum teams with money to spend and throw a bag. Not saying that's the Commanders. They're not a trash team, but they got money to spend, bro. They're in a unique situation, bro. They're in a unique situation, man. You know, I remember Jalen Hurts being in this situation where people wanted to play for him. You know what I mean? People wanted to play with Jalen Hurts. He wanted to play with Jalen Hurts. Now, Jalen Hurts got his soldiers. They want to bull. Now, you know, people are going to want to play with Jaden Daniels, man. He's a star. He's a star. That's what star power bring. You know what I mean? Star power bring people that want to come join, people that want to sign up, people that want to be a part of what's going on. So, like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, we got to figure out this situation with Slay. We got to start making some moves, man. I feel like once the Deebo Samuel thing was announced, Zach Bond should have been announced right after that, bro. It's chess, not checkers. It's chess, not checkers, man. I don't like that we waiting so long to hear about Zach Bond because Deebo Samuels has brought physicality to the division. Physicality, if not anything else, the toughness is plus 10. The toughness is shit. Debo, the tough. Your name is Debo. The toughness is plus 15, bro, over there. It is. I don't think Debo is a needle mover. I don't think Debo makes them better than us, but the toughness definitely went up. The toughness definitely went up. Zach Bond is a guy who can match that physicality. It's a must you bring Zach Bond back, especially now. You know what I'm saying? Lunchtime Bully Dave, thank you for the super chat. Jalen Hurts like the super friend, saying often imitated, never duplicated. Jaden not close, go Birds. I feel you. I feel you. You know what I mean? You have to inquire about physical defense now. Physical defense now. Because everybody is going to be physical with us, bro. Everybody is going to be physical with us, man. Everybody, man. We got to be ready to run the ball physically next season. We got to be able to just be physical. Our wide receivers got to be ready to block downhill. You might see the most quarterback keepers in the game. We physical smash mouth football because everybody is head hunting the champs. And that's the price you pay for being good. That's the price you pay for this hat. You know what I'm saying? There's a little snap joint on here. Yeah. That's the price you pay for the hat. But, you know, like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, we're going to see. LB is a Commander hater, but, yo, I understand he an Eagles fan. I'm not a Commander hater. I'm not a Commander hater. You know what I mean? I've never had to hate on the Commanders in my life. What have y'all done since 92? The first time y'all go to a championship game, who did it to you? Who done it? Y'all want to act like it's a murder mystery. Who done it? Who done it in the NFC Championship? Who did it to y'all? Who put up the most points in the history of the NFL in the championship game? And who was it on? I don't have to hate on y'all. I don't have to hate on y'all. We just blew y'all out in the championship game, bro. Y'all nothing to us. Y'all nothing to us. Every move y'all making is trying to isn't y'all want to say we worried about y'all. Every move y'all make is to try to dethrone us. Remember that. Remember that. Every move y'all make is to try to dethrone us. Y'all making these moves because of us. Because y'all can't get over the hump. Y'all can't get past us. So y'all got to make these moves. You know what I mean? But why we got to talk like it's something else going on here? You have to go get Deebo Samuel because you need help. It's funny that every quarterback, you know what I mean? Every quarterback that y'all say better than Jalen Hurts never won a Super Bowl. Do they need help or do they not? Why haven't they won a Super Bowl? Why haven't they won a Super Bowl? Stop saying guys don't need help who never won nothing. Let that sink in. Stop saying guys who never won nothing don't need help. What are they waiting for to win? The Calvary? What are they waiting for to win? They waiting for another. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I could see us bringing Slay back at a lower number, but we can't bank on that, man. We got to think about the future and we got to think about what we can do. We got to think about the future and what we can do. But Slay would definitely rather come here for another year and chase a repeat rather than go play his last year out somewhere with a team who probably not going to be as good as the Eagles next year. That's my thoughts on that, man. But, you know, man, like I said, I ain't going to hold y'all long. You know what I mean? 611 people in the building, evening time with the bullies. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to drink some water and relax. Fly Eagles fly, man.